Hey guys, Nektis here. Or if you watched like my other RWBY reactions to Volume 9, you probably know me more as Jeremy. Obviously I go by the internet alias Nektis now. And as you probably have seen, I haven't like reacted to anything since RWBY Volume 9 because RWBY and RT in general have been struggling and are going to be completely shutting down soon. And starting today, they're beginning to roll out Volume 9 bonus content. One of these things being an extended version of the Volume 9 epilogue animatic that was shown at RTX. I have seen camera recordings of this, the original animatic that was shown at RTX. This is supposedly like expanded. I know Eddie said that it was like double the length of what was shown at RTX. So I will know some of this stuff, but I will also be going into some of this blind, completely blind. This dropped at like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is now 9:53 Eastern Standard Time. I was busy. I couldn't watch it when it dropped. Since Volume 9, I've had to like move like rooms a little bit. So if you see me on like a different side of the screen compared to my Volume 9 reactions, that's why. And also like stuff is set up weird, so I had to be a little, you know, creative with how I set up my microphone. Don't judge. Here we are. I have my laptop set up with an HDMI cord to the TV because I wanted it to be like when I watched Crunchyroll on my TV for Volume 9. Let's do this.
Hey everybody, I'm Carrie.
I'm Eddie.
And we just want to show you. This is the original ending for Volume 9. It was going to be the 12th episode that we had to cut for budget and asset reasons, but we thought, hey, let's share it with you guys.
Yeah, you'll probably see some version of this in Volume 10. It won't be one-to-one, but it'll be something kind of like this.
Dice shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah, some brief context before you watch it. Chapter 11 of Volume 9 originally ended with the gang getting back to Remnant. They were looking at their own gravestone, and there was a little bit of a cliffhanger where someone appeared and walked up to them. We didn't know who that was, and that comes back into play in the animatic.
And this is in no way polished or finished. You know, we didn't animate it, but we thought it was in a good spot, and we wanted to share with you. We still really love the end message of it and the way that it caps off Volume 9. So
really 7, 8, and 9.
And 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it, and hope to see you again soon.
Each trilogy really is its own season. So, oh god, I've only ever heard this with like camera audio. So this, not the.
We buried our friends today. I mean, you can't really bury someone that isn't there, but we needed to do something. We needed to move on. Putting the memorial at the gate site was Ren's idea. I think everyone lost something that day.
Oh, this is right after Volume 8. Oh. I'm starting to get emotional already. No way! Team Nothing! Ah! Oh my god!
When the sandstorm cleared, we saw Ambrosius.
Silent! That dude!
We were just outside the city. It was a relief for us. But for the Vacuans.
This way! Hurry! To the city!
Ren attacked the city for days.
It's nice to see it visualized after like
Things have calmed
what
down
was
since
described in
then.
the book.
But there's still something worrying me.
The last thing we need is a kingdom of orphans.
It's not our fault we're here. No one came to help us when we needed it.
We've had our own problems. The world doesn't revolve around Atlas.
What's wrong with orphans?
Oh.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
I want to go home.
What if we can't move on? What if we're all just too scarred?
If there was anything I wish I could borrow from you, Ruby, it would be your certainty. You always believed things would work out.
My rose garden heart. My rose garden heart.
All the way up until the moment they didn't.
How dare you?
Husband has no explanation of what might have happened to you, your team, Shan. I thought maybe I could search for an answer. But given Vacuo's history of colonization, its records of antiquity are even worse than most places in Ronan. Oz is fighting our merger just as hard as I am.
Fuck. It's like forcing them together now? Oh
Missing
no.
territory now. Everyone worries the next spin assault will be the last. Too many people to take care of. Too many emotions. And dwindling time. You always believed in the best. Saw people for who they really were. Some of us don't know anymore.
Shit. Fuck.
How did you do it, John? How did you go from the boy beacon to the leader at Atlas? When you lost so much in between. Hey,
Velvet!
going to try and cook some dinner for the gang if you want to stick around.
Oh, that's really sweet. But I told Velvet I'd help her get more supplies out to the edge settlements. Would feel bad eating before those guys, you know.
Don't even worry about it. You just keep up the great work. Let me know if I can help.
You got it.
He's trying. He's trying. But he wants to be with her so bad.
Nora, she's putting the world on her shoulders, and Oscar just isn't himself.
Because his body is literally fighting to not be
I never
himself.
realized how much you did to hold us together. Yatsu! Hey!
Yatsu!
Who are they?
Is that Mercury? Oh no! They're here already?
For a while, I've tried telling myself that even though we lost a lot in Atlas,
Wait, was that like the Jack and Jill characters from Before the Dawn?
but she's able to recover by preying on those filled with fear and anger. We have to overcome them.
I finally accepted you aren't coming back.
This is what was out of
It should have been me. Not you, not Penny. Me. I was the one who stayed at Ironwood's side for far, far too long. I was the one who let the staff fall into Salem's hands. me, Penny is gone. Forever.
This is how long live the crown. Oh god, this is really tying into the Mac-Hero books. Port!
The Winter Maiden, Miss Lee.
What's happened?
When Salem left Atlas, she came to Vale. And now there's nothing left.
Oh, what?
Where's Glinda?
Gone, trying to find help. We led the civilian retreat, brought as many people with us as we could, and this is the only place we could think to go.
Holy shit. She came back to Vale already? Maybe they really were setting up for this to be the finale.
Give it back! I didn't steal
I had faith they could be good.
I'm just checking. Okay.
Whitley, Mother, they've worked hard to make amends. To fit in.
One step at a time.
I like seeing Crow
No
helping
amount
Willow
of determination
like, on
or
her
hard
journey.
work will change where we find ourselves now.
Filthy schneeze! Not so high and mighty now, are you? What's it like living at our level? I'm sorry.
We're leaving. Okay?
I feel bad for that one Atlas blonde woman. She's had to deal with so much shit from like her mom and
What do
stuff.
you do
So, I'll just go get our things then.
when there's no hope left? You would know what to do, sister. You were the true heir to the Schnee name. You and your friends, you did everything you could to save the world. You would be so disappointed in us.
Whitley, you really should cover up.
No, I won't hide forever.
Why?
Maybe it's for the best that you didn't have to see this waste.
Call me crazy, but I'm actually feeling a little optimistic about things. Go figure. Don't get me wrong, it's bad. In fact, it's probably never been worse. And yet, you can still see the good in small things. Acts of kindness, people trying to atone for past wrongs. Like an oasis in the desert. It's all a matter of perspective. I guess an old friend taught me that.
Clover.
Ready? Catch.
What was so important that I needed to come all the way down here?
You can't spend all your time taking meetings in shade. Come on.
Is this one of those just wait, it's a surprise things? I'm not really
Just shut up a second. Here.
Things might be bad,
But my biggest regret is that none of you are here to see the good that you started.
I've been using the music from RWBY talking about Penny too.
Because you did start something.
Just making sure. Okay. It should hopefully finish.
You sent a message. And the world answered.
Hey, Crow, are you coming to the meeting or? Hey, everyone.
Shade Academy looks really cool. But remember her message mural! Ah! They actually like had concept art for it. Stop.
This is the story of a girl.
No, don't
who
start
had
volume
lots
9.
of problems.
No, stop. Don't start volume 9. I don't want to go through that trauma again. Loved it. It had a lot of developments I was not expecting. Like, for example, Salem attacking Vale again. Glinda not being here. Tyrion and Mercury already being here. The conflict with the Crown from after the fall and before the dawn being plot relevant to what could happen next in Vacuo. They set up so much here. Like, they clearly had a lot of ideas for what could happen in the Vacuo arc. In fact, considering they already had Salem, like, go to Vale again, it seems like, from what I'm gathering, they definitely were, like, banking on, like, the Vacuo arc being the end of the show. Like, I've always thought the idea was that, like, Vacuo would be, like, the second to last kingdom, and then the final battle would be all the way back in Vale again as, like, a full circle thing. But guess not. I wonder if that maybe was the plan, and as, like, you know, budget was dwindling down and stuff, they realized they couldn't do that. Or maybe they were just planning for, like, it to happen here in Vacuo, something smaller scale, because, obviously Volume 10 wasn't being greenlit at the time, so they were preparing to, like, scale stuff down and do what they could to get the vision out that they knew they wanted to for what they knew of Monty's story and everything. You guys, even for just an animatic, it was so emotionally resonant. It really felt like a chapter 11 for Volume 9. It was just, mwah, chef's kiss. Ugh. I can't believe that, like, I still can't believe that, like, okay, so, bit of a, like, more serious talk here. The company had its problems. Nobody's denying that. The people that had a good experience admitted that they loved it. It was a place where they felt they really belonged, and they made a lot of content that really, like, entertained people and really resonated with people. I don't know where I would be today without RWBY. Like, not just, like, as someone who's in, like, fandom spaces on the internet, or even as a content creator. I'm just talking, like, RWBY as a show connected with me on a very personal level, and it's been there for me in a lot of stages of my growth. I connected with a lot of these characters in a lot of big personal ways. And from then on, I went to explore more Rooster Teeth products. I connected a lot with No Man of Nowhere, and that never went anywhere. Didn't mean to do that. But Jordan has the IP back for nothing, so we'll see what goes on from there. Red vs. Blue. The final season of that is coming out soon. Between RWBY like being in stasis right now and that happening with Red vs. Blue, I'm just like, I'm in the stasis of wow, things are really like coming to like an end point right now. It's kind of scary. Like, as much as there's been bad with Rooster Teeth, there's been a lot of good with Rooster Teeth too, and it's honestly been like Rooster Teeth's become like a decent part of my life in terms of like media I consume. And everyone who like was very transparent with fans, everyone who tried to make the environment of the company better, everyone who contributed to the amazing art that was presented here in the projects that Rooster Teeth put out, and everyone who will hopefully go on to find good work in the future. I can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. I've been working on like a RWBY video recently, a retrospective of the Beacon arc, and I will expand on this more in the video, but that video is dedicated to all of you great people who did your best, and I can only wish the best for you in whatever comes next. I really don't know what else to say. I guess another thing I can say is looking forward to RWBY Beyond. Seems kind of cool. Yeah.
Thank you.